third camera I'm starting. It's Tuesday, Tuesday, October 1, 2024. There we go. Alright. And then I've got a fourth camera up here. I'm not going to start that right now, but okay, this is about all the model Sanyo M7790 that I have, and the repair, part 1 of 2, of the Sanyo MR-U4GP, okay? The Sanyo MR-U4GP, alright? And I don't know what started me getting into this model, but just for starters, I want to show I have a lot of these. I have 4 or 5 of this Sanyo M7790K, which has shortwave, and this is running on batteries, and it has my famous tape in it. So there's that. Right? So that works. I'm just gonna. That's there. All right. So here, give me this. Eject. All right. Now I've been getting emails and questions from people around the world, notably India and Pakistan. Now here is a 7790 that I have that I've been playing. I think I have had more than just the 2 models that I have here, but here's one. I really can't play this, but I'll play it briefly. Oops. I was at the end of the tape, excuse me. Let me just, well here, yeah. So hit play, and you hear it playing. So the beginning of the tape is very silent. It's key point, it's very quiet. It's not making a lot, it does make a slight clicking sound, but okay, so I can't really play that, but that's whatever that is. Again, here's my famous mixtape. And that's running on batteries, if you didn't already know. Alright, so there's that. Now, that's one. Here is the other 7790, okay? And it doesn't have batteries in it, so we'll put a power cord to it, which is, I believe, this. Hopefully this will work. Let's see here. You got to put a. I don't need that cassette anymore. All right, so put this in, hit that, hit. Okay. Maybe. Oh, that's right. Okay, this one takes an AC cord. So let me get an AC cord. So here's an AC cord. All right. This one does take. Okay. So yeah, let's plug in an AC cord, alright. And it's on pause, that's why. So that works as well. Radio, okay, we're not going to go there. Anyway, so there's that one and this one. 2 identical silver models of the 7790. But like I said, this is about the MR-U4GP, okay? So, I have this one here. Now this one only takes DC input. Right? Here's a DC input. So here's a DC input, okay? We take that, stick it in here, right? I've lost my tape. I just had my tape. What machine was it in, please? Not in there. Here it was, it's in here. Okay, so, give me my tape. Always losing tapes. Okay. So here's this one, right? Turn this on.
At the nation's largest flea market.
We got radio, so hit eject, throw the tape in, hit play. So Okay, that's the balance. As you can tell, there's no sound coming out of it, so we run the balance all the way over there. No sound whatsoever out of this one, so I don't know what's wrong there, but it's immaculate, except for the one channel don't work, and I can't remember why. I don't know if it's the amp, or the preamp, or what. I'm not going to go there, but I have this one here, so I just wanted to show you that. It's a nice, pretty red one, okay? And anyway, so now we have the black one. And the black one, it has an issue with the display here of the tuning window, and it's just, well, it's, I can't explain it. It's just, you can't see through it. It's, I mean, you can, but it's like got water in between, but I can't clean it out, and I'm not about to worry about all that, but just want to show you that this plays. Alright, so radio.
Podría dar un 5 por nadie. Por...
So radio, and hit eject, and put in cassette, and hit play. So this one here works perfectly, okay, except for the, like that, alright. And then we have this one here. Now this one here is a parts model that I got, and I bought it specifically or solely because the little piano keys here, which was on a hinge inside the unit, it's hard to explain, but they're all resting on one hinge, and evidently someone broke this piano key tab right here. So this is no good. And of course the other thing is this one just doesn't work at all. So we plug it in and we give it turn whatever, so nothing, and it's missing a knob, but it does have the battery cover and a full antenna, and but it's just totally dead. Okay, so that's that one. All right. Now we have the one that I got in the mail a week or so ago. I can't remember how long ago, because I've been getting so many interruptions and such. Now this one here, you plug it in and the motor runs instantly, which means it hasn't completed its cycle, and like that. Also, the cassette deck door doesn't open all the way. It only goes that far. Okay? So, that, and then the other thing is the radio does work. Let's see here. It's in radio, right? Well, let's see here. Alright. It was working. Wait. There we go. So, the radio does work, but the controls are all scratchy and iffy and all that. So, what I want to do here is I simply want to turn this camera on now, which is my happy overhead camera. There we go. And I want to say, hello, howdy doody. It's October 1st, 2024. And I'm going to try and undo this one here, and I'm using this happy camera here on a tripod overhead to hopefully see what y'all can't see or can see or whatever. So let me see here. So I want to zoom this one in because that's the whole point of this. Wait, come on now. Wrong way. Okay, so zoom in just to the counter top table. Alright. That's, well, that's good enough. Alright, and then this one I want to, did not even, okay. So this one was showing that, okay, great. So I want to zoom this in to pretty much just the table, because I want to keep everything on the table, okay? Now I'm going to bring myself up here. I'm going to get my favorite screwdriver, which is, yes, it's got a GIS screw bit in here. It's a 6-inch long one, okay? And turn on a light, okay? And I've already taken a bunch of these apart and serviced them and such, but I just want to keep this on top. So if I remember right, there's nothing in the battery compartment, the sponge is still spongy, okay? And there's no screws, wait. Yeah, there's no screws in the battery compartment. All the screws are external. And the screws, as I can see them, are somewhat rusted. But hopefully I can just undo them and get to it. Now I said I want to keep this on the countertop, so I got to be up here, okay? Because I have all the cameras zoomed into here. So normally I bring this down to my lap, but there we go. Right. And this is, like I said, part 1 of 2 because I can't remember all the belt sizes and such, but okay. Seems I'm having some issues with okay. Alright. Okay, so not every screw unscrewed, and I used that thing there. Okay. Did normally I would have had bits, but hey, that's my VOM, the only thing I have. Asked somebody about some information on how to do something else, but I haven't heard back, but that's okay. Alright, so now that's a long one, okay? A long one. Pull that out, it's a long one, so 3 long ones across the bottom, right? And then, a long one up there. Okay, and then, great, another long one. I think they're all long on this model. There we go. Come on. Alright. Oh good, they all came out. Yay. So, just checking to make sure all the screws are out. I could count them, but okay. So now, next thing we want to do, we want to, do we have a plastic bag? All right. Do we have one? Here's one. Okay. It's got some other stuff in it, but I just want to keep all my little bits in here. I won't lose. Heard something beep. What beeped and why? What? Auto off? Why is that auto off? I told it to record. Did I not hit the... Okay, no wait. I never hit start. Wait. Oh, good grief. I never... Well, that's a failed thing. So many buttons, knobs, and switches here. Once again, it's Tuesday. Wait, where's the camera? It's Tuesday, 1 October 2024, and I'm taking apart Sanyo MR-U4GP. I thought I was doing it with a camera, but I got 3 other cameras. All right, so next thing we need is we need a part removal thing. So just try and pull this off. It comes straight out. There's that one. In the bag it goes. There wasn't a, normally there's a little plastic washer, but not on this one. So maybe someone's already tried to repair this. Pull these out. Okay. And to the bag they go. And that's pretty much it. Alright. Now, if I remember right, the back just simply comes off of this, so we will try and get the back off. Okay, so, yeah. Alright, well. Okay, so, normally I'd put this in my lap, but I'm trying to do it this way. Alright, so. Oh, man. Alright, here, oh, that's right. Okay, so. we have to have the door open on this model, so we don't, that's right, because the latch, okay, so the door is open, the latch is released. Don't know why, this is always like this. There aren't any screws in the end here, it should just come out, and there's no screws. Oh, there is a screw in the battery compartment, I'm sorry, I missed it. Well, shucks, okay. Let's get that out. Okay, that came out. Where'd your magnet go? Well, that's why I have a zillion magnets. Lost a magnet. Okay, give me another magnet. I got 7 of these things. It's a short one, okay, so. Oh, I put the magnet in the bag. Golly. Alright, here's the magnet in the bag. Alright, put that back over here. Okay. This over here. Alright, so now let's try and break that open. There we go. Alright, great. So it comes off like that. And there's one wire for the antenna, which goes to the absolute corner of the tuning board, which is right here, so we just unclip that. And there's the back. A little dusty on the inside, but it's well dated for anything. So now, that's right, this is all thing is on a chassis. So we have to remove, right, we have to remove this screw here. Now I need a headlight because I can't see in these little holes, so I'm going to get a headlight. And yep, I can't see. I think that's a screw there. Okay. We'll get a. This is a number 0 JI screwdriver. And there's, well, let's see here. Well, there is no screw there. How about that? Okay, fine. Alright, okay, so, alright, so yeah, on this model here you have to, yeah, so all the back chassis screws hold the main unit in place. Okay, so on this one you have to have, like I said, the front door open. Okay, open the front door and you just walk it out. Okay, just, yeah. Alright, yeah, this is always the fun part. Yeah, and that's the other thing. The reason why I like this model is because it has nice large potentiometers inside here. Alright, well, I have to bring this into my lap to really do this. I really can't sit this on the table. Well, rotate these all forward. The door's open, okay. Why won't it release? There isn't any other screws. I made the mistake last time of removing these 3 screws from the radio, but that doesn't do anything. Okay, well, okay. We can, while I'm thinking about it, okay, let's discombobulate the speaker wires here, which is this there, right? I'll get some needle nose and we'll just walk this out because it's just on a short wire here. And there's a that's off. And look at this. Here's a piece of belt. Put that in the trash right away. It's dried. luckily, but okay. And then this one here is wound up around there. We'll just get it and walk it out. This one doesn't, oh, I'm sorry, that one does have a, okay. That one does have a, what is that? Okay, this does have a little catch, so you gotta push back to catch. Okay, push back to catch, and then walk it off. Yeah, that was enough to get this off of here. Come on. There we go. And then that goes to the, not sure what that goes to, but it's off of there now. Don't have to worry about it anymore. Okay, now I'm back to walking this thing out of here. There we go. Yay, got it. Okay. Now there's, I can't remember if that's a plugged in or what. I think it is. Yeah, it's a plug. Okay. So this goes to the thing on the top here. Again, give me my thing, my little pick, and unpick this. So there's that. And get this and walk that off. There it goes. Yay. So there's the front thing, and now the door completely opens. That's okay. These are all alright. Great. But here's a little hinge thing I was talking about, and one of the piano keys was broke on the other one, and anyway, so and why I want the door completely open here? Just gummed up, so we'll need to take this out later. Take this out later, and anyway, lubricate the screws on that. So and now here's the tape deck. All right. This tape deck is really fun to work on because you have to first remove this thing here. Do not do this powered up. This has to come off, this has to come off, and you remove 2 or 3 screws along with the motor screw, and then you can take it out, okay? And while it's out of here, you can still power it up, because like I said, you just had the one antenna on there. Just the one antenna, and like that, and you can plug in headphones on the top one here. This is a secondary headphone jack. Okay, you can do that like that and everything. So, and of course, this is missing the belt. Here's another, well, okay, here's some more belt pieces. Get that out. Here's a piece of tape. Alright, this deck is very fun to work on. How well you see me? Yeah, you're seeing me pretty well. Okay, so this one's got let's see, there should be 2 or 3, yeah, 3 screws. 1, 2, 3 screws. And you remove it and just put it to the side. Alright, so now I'll get my number 0 screwdriver. Okay, so remove this one here. So I'm not using a drill bit on this because this is for the drill screwdriver thing. There's that one. And then here's this one. Okay, then here's this one. Okay. And now, well, I'll just use a magnet. It's easier to pick them off. There's that one. That way I don't lose them. They don't go flying. Okay, so 3 of those, and that's out of the way. You don't need this. You don't need to disconnect it anymore. Just leave it over there. Alright, and then the counter has got 2 more. And these are longer screws because they go through plastic and such. So, well, they should be. No, they're the same length. Wait. No, they are just, well, they're actually a different color. These, the first three here were, I guess silver. This one's more of a gold color. But unscrew this, take that out. Here's the old tired belt, which we'll replace that because it's shaped in an oval. Put that over there. Alright, now I'd like to have another plastic bag, and I just don't have one. I need to go, okay, well, I need to depart and go get a plastic bag because I really do need another one. Okay, let me press that. Okay, I'm back. I just can't, I don't have enough room for everything here. I'm at, let me straighten up my catch rug. My catch rug for catching stuff. Okay, so, nice much, put that in there. Keeping these little screws separate from the other screws because that bag had other stuff in it, you know. Okay, so there's that. Now, what's next? Next is remove this screw, the motor screw, and this corner screw. Alright, so, oh, that's right. On this one, yeah, on this one here, the recording bar switch, okay, is held in place by, okay, here's one, two, okay, here's two screws and one screw down here, okay, and then there's another screw here, but these two screws you don't remove because that's part of the amplifier thing. You don't need to take that off, alright, because the recording bar switch tab sticks into the, okay, here's the recording bar switch right here, and anyway, but you have to line all, it should automatically line it all up when you go to put it back, but I'm confused about models now, but okay, now this number 0 won't fit on there, so we'll go to a number 2, which will fit. You know about this. We'll take that one out because when we get to this, the back side of this, okay, this one here, alright. Okay, so, well, okay. Alright, this one, okay, so, remember now that the number 2 is on that screw, but this is a, this is a machine thread, okay, so the machine thread, what is that? Okay, I don't even know, oh, this, that over there, that, I don't think that belonged to this. So machine thread, and I'm making this video for myself because also, let's see, yes, right, because, okay, so the machine thread, that was something special. I think that has to do with the cassette deck that I was referencing a moment ago. Alright, so that, and then this one here. And this will release the circuit board, okay, from the chassis. Alright. Now we go back to the front, because now we should, yeah, okay. Okay, because now, because to get to this belt on this model here is really fun, difficult, however you want to call it. Where's my number 0 screwdriver? There it is. Okay, so now we go back to this, alright, and that's not going to work. That's going to, well, okay. is the motor screw. Let's see, let's get a magnet. Which one was it? This one here. Wait, no. That one. Okay, I'll put a magnet on that one. This is the motor screw. Alright, let's hear. I need a fan. There's a fan noise. Here's the one tape deck screw. Okay. And then that's a long screw. I think this one's a long screw as well. Come on now. Oh, there we go. Alright. So equal size long screw. Okay, great. So now, that's relative to everything else in there, but now we can take the cassette deck out. This is where it gets fun because this motor has got really short wires and everything else. But you have to remove the cassette deck from the front. There we go. Now, this is where it gets really fun because on this model here, oh god, I'm getting, okay. So I'm starting to get black stuff and there's black stuff all through the wires there and I didn't set up with the another black piece. Okay. Trash, I have to dry it up. This has got, I need to get some towels and some alcohol. I have two of these containers. How about that? Normally I do is, well, here's some alcohol right there. Some denatured alcohol is what I use. Okay, so now the whole trick is to get, you have to get the circuit board separated from the back side of the model of this tape deck because then there's 3 more screws you have to remove to take the panel off so you can get the belt off. Of course, now on this one the belt is already not there. Okay, this one, alright. So this is the, what do you call this thing? Okay, we can remove this one. So, just get it out of the way. You know what, before I do that, let me get a picture of this, because sometimes you might be able to put the thing in the wrong way, but at least I have the right color going on for it. So this one's a little bit different than all the other ones I've worked on, seemingly. Alright, so now once again, that's right, you have to unclip. There's a couple clips here that you have to unclip from the end of the plastic thing which they didn't take off, which this end, I can't remember. You have to unclip this, let's see, unclip this from that. There's some secret to this, and I can't remember what it is right now, but you have to unclip this from that. Okay. Let's see here. Give me a screwdriver. Release this, because this just clips in place, but it also helps holding the circuit board to the chassis. And we need to release that circuit board from the chassis. Don't break. Normally these things have screws in the end, but This one here doesn't. It's all clipped together. You have to figure out what the, well, you get it? No, not quite. Darn. These are such fun. This one here wants to come off. Whoops. Okay, that's off, right? That's off. Come on. Come on, release. Come on. Gimme. Well, okay, well here. We've got this pulled out of there. Maybe we don't have to take that off. We just need to get these, the four, those plugs out of there. Alright, so we just, okay, so that's out. Okay. We just need to get the rest of this to lock open. Alright. That's open pretty well like that. Still need to get, well, okay, don't mess up with the tuner. There's the panel. I know you can't see it, but I've seen it. There's the panel I'm trying to get to down there. And there was a way, I don't know. Hello. This is going to be a fun one because this one I really have to take the flywheel out and clean all the gunk off of the flywheel and probably off the motor, but I just can't remember how I've done this before. Because you have to be mindful of all these little wires and micro switches, leaf switches and all that. There is a secret, but I can't remember what I've done before in the past. See, there's the, okay. Alright, so this machine thread screw right here, this goes into the part that holds the recording tab into the recording bar switch, alright? So the recording so. There is a way, I don't know what it, I can't remember, because this is the last one of these I'll be doing for some time. I have the belts, I don't know what size the belts are. Well, and as I've shown in the beginning, you have several of these that I've repaired, but okay. Black stuff. Well. Well. I really should end this now and just let me figure out how to get the rest of this off, because there is a way, but I don't know what's hampering me with this not releasing from over here. Oh, well, maybe it's this. There's some, wait, no, that's not, okay. There was some tape right here, which is going around and holding these wires in place. So, in and out. Okay. I think someone's worked on this before, but I don't think I've ever seen tape in this position before. There we go. Go, yay. There's still a clip holding, there's still a plastic clip holding some wires in place. But what won't really, why won't this come over? There's nothing here holding this in place. Or is it? Yeah. I'm gonna have to get some tapes and wires and such. Alright, well. And the whole idea here is you gotta get to this. I can't even show you because I can't get to it, but this is a different model. There is something here totally different. But this takes two belts, okay, and both belts are disintegrated into tar, and this is going to take a hell of a lot of cleaning to get this right. Okay, well. Don't know. I have to get this circuit board away from the cassette deck and get the cassette deck. The cassette deck won't release because all these wires in here are so short. And I've had issues in the past with the motor wires being short, and I know that I have unsoldered, I believe these are the motor wires. Or not. I've unsoldered the motor wires in the past to like so it's black and pink. And those wires go, maybe you didn't. I mean, I've repaired a few of these before. I don't remember why it's giving me such grief. Okay, tell you what. We'll just undo this wire here, even though I don't think I need to. Well, maybe I should. Don't need to number these because this is a 4-pin, the other one's a 3-pin, and that's all the difference between the two. The work got off. So. Still didn't help me any. Hey, I could take it off, but maybe these wires are, no, that's not it. Well, maybe I'm just, okay, that's, okay, the motor wires are running differently. there's the takeoff. What I need to remove is a screw down here which I can't see yet, and then a screw there that I can see. But I need this circuit board up out of the way. And what's holding it up here, just can't understand. Look, I'm getting black stuff everywhere, all over me. Is it a screw? Well, no screw. I took the screws out. And it's not connected to the red thing. So why won't it release? There's no, I don't see. Oh. Okay, I see what it is now. Finally, it just dawned on me that I have to remove these two screws here for the circuit board. That's what it is. Okay. So let's remove these two circuit board screws for this here, and that will release the circuit board. Okay. So that's what it is. This one and this one here. Great. And that will release the circuit board. So those two there, and yeah, there we go, and then we just drop, there we go. That's it. And that should release the circuit board through here, right? Well, no, but well, these two, the black and wires which are going up in here that I said earlier were clipped onto something. I can pull them out of their happy little channel. Just a plastic clip. There we go. Yay! So now we can get okay, great, there we go. Now we can gain access to this. Okay, that's good enough. So now, what we need to do is okay, that's right, okay. So this one's got two screws, two black screws here, and then I think it fits into a channel and or no. Okay. Where's my... Let's look at it from this side. This black